What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Kev back at it again. Just wanted to talk with you guys. Let's have a little time and let's discuss something. What are we going to talk about? Well, first of all, before we break into it, hey man, if you can, just hit that like and subscribe button. You know the whole spiel. And go down below and comment after you've watched this video and let me know what you think about some of the things that we discussed. And I would love to get your feedback, and I do answer my comments. I do reply. So, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're keeping your mind right. Hoping you're immersing yourself in positivity like we talked about before. There's too much negativity swirling around, so we got to do our best to make sure we're immersing ourselves in positivity all day long. It's important. So, what do I want to discuss today? Well, first of all, before I jump into it, let me take a good strong hit of my vape pen here. I'm sorry, I gotta cook it up. It's almost gone, as you can see. I've been working this bad boy over. There it is. God's gift. All right, man. So look, I back in 2017 decided to get gastric sleeve surgery done. I was getting close to being 600 pounds. 600 pounds of lean, mean, fat machine. Well, I swear. And I was at that point, you know, me and my wife, we were separated. And I was getting to the point where I understood that there may not be a coming back for her and I. So it's time for you to pick yourself up and make some changes, some drastic changes that can affect you positively in the long run and make your life and your quality of life that much better. So I said, that's it. I'm going to go sign up. Let's get this boy done. And unfortunately, I didn't know the difference between the whole gastric surgery bypass and the sleeve at the time. But when it was explained to me, oh, your recovery time would be so much easier with this, with the sleeve instead. So I opted for the sleeve. I think there are a lot of people that make comments like, oh, you cheated because you decided to do surgery instead of working your ass off, and and I don't know, I'm not a tall guy. I'm only like 5'9", 5'10" on a good day after I come from the chiropractor. 5'10" on a good day. So, just walking around with that much weight on you, right? Walking around the grocery store is painful. Walking anywhere for a duration of anything more than 10 minutes was painful for me. And you can ask my wife. I'm talking about we be in Kroger's. I'm like, you got to hurry this shit up, girl. What the fuck else you need? Come on now. Because I was too ashamed and I had too much pride to go get in one of them carts. And so I was going to walk my ass around there. But it was very, very hard at times. And so the idea of going to the gym and, what I'm saying, when you barely are, when you're having trouble just walking around, it was highly unlikely for me. And I wasn't going to do it because a lot of times just walking through the doors of most of these gyms was shameful in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? You come through the door and you see all these people with these amazing physiques walking around. It's like, dude, why are you still here? You've done it, nigga. Move on with your life. Why do you have to keep, you know what I'm saying? But, and you go to the gym and you got these dudes coming around. What's up, big boy? You ready to work? Yeah, man, yeah. Oh, come on, we can get a regimen together for you. I can do this. It's like you got random dudes coming up to you, bouncing their titties in front of you and showing you ripped abs and shit. It's like, bro, come on, man. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't like you coming up on me like invading my space. Sometimes I just want to work at it, tinker at it until I can grow a passion for it myself. I don't need you to come, hey, get the fuck out my face, bro. I'm leaving. And I was at Planet Fitness. Give me a damn piece of pizza and a bagel before I leave. Man, that is so weird that they do that. I'm sorry. It's strange. But, so, long story short, man, it wasn't a cheat. Having surgery and choosing to go under the knife when you're realizing that you're laying your life down, anything can happen on that table. anything could happen, and anything could go wrong. But in my case, thankfully, nothing went wrong. A lot of things went right. But that is very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like going through the pain of recovery from that surgery when you have so, you know, I was built really, really weird, like a damn mushroom cat. And I had so much weight on my stomach. And when you have those stitches being held, holding those areas, those incision areas together, and you have so much stomach weight hanging on those stitches, it's painful as hell. I don't care, you know, and I've been to the gym before, and I know what the muscle pain is when you're tearing those muscles down and they're regrowing, and you're, just to kind of, you know, after recovery, a few days, you good. No, not so with surgery, bro. It was very painful. Just going to the bathroom, getting in the shower, getting up, sitting down, pulling on those stitches, man, that was very, very painful. Not to mention just the gas. Woo, woo. One time I ate the wrong combination of stuff. I ate like some biscuits from, and I don't know how I remember this. Maybe it was a vape pen I just hit that just opened up my memory all of a sudden. But I had some biscuits, some Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster. And I had a wine cooler alongside it. Weird combination, right? I know. But so I go ahead and I had this combination, and I go to sleep. And I wake up with so crazy amount of gas. I felt like, you know, listen, I ain't never have gas pain before, backed up like this. So I thought I was having a heart attack. I came running in the room to my mom like, Mama, I'm having a heart attack. I'm clenching my chest because so much gas had built up in my stomach while I slept that when I woke up, it was all in my chest. It was all everywhere, and it was painful. It was like, you know, and long story short, man, went to the damn ER. These motherfuckers pushed on my stomach, gave me something, and I had the biggest fart of my life in front of these people, in front of my parents, who all thought I was having a heart attack. And it just so happened to be gas. Why am I talking about gas? Because when you have this gastric surgery, they had to fill your stomach up with this gas and this air. And so after surgery, you're dealing with so much gas pressure. It feels like you can't breathe, like you're about to have a heart attack. And I'm just explaining some of this stuff because people make it seem like you're choosing the easy road. And if I would have got the gastric, you know, bypass complete, you know, it's a little easier because the weight just comes off a little, you know, a lot easier than in the sleeve. It comes off a lot slower. It's just giving you restriction with the sleeve as opposed to the whole bypass, you know. And, you know, but it's not easy. It hasn't been an easy road at all. You still have that restriction there. And I know some people can eat past that restriction, which I don't understand how you have the will to eat past a feeling of I'm about to get sick if I continue eating. And sometimes, most times you do get sick and you go back and continue eating. They needed to have more of the psychiatric aspect before you had that surgery. Because listen here, I just fixed one of the most stupendous salads along with some sauteed shrimp. And you see, I barely can get into that, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't really a big bowl of salad, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. And I'm full. And I had this surgery back in 2017, and today's date is 2022. Actually, it's July 15th of 2022. And I still have the restrictive feeling because I never eat past that point. There's some meals where I'm just like, man, this is really, really good. But I don't, you know, I can eat food now and just enjoy the taste of food. Whereas I didn't have to eat a whole bunch of that food in order to say, damn, that was a tasty pizza. I don't have to eat the whole pizza to say that was great. I show my appreciation by having a slice and saying, damn, tip the damn cook because that was amazing. I don't have to eat the whole pizza. Same with the salad, man. This salad is stupendous. Let me just get one of these because my shrimp, I just made them this morning. And I don't want them to go to waste. So hold on just a second. Let me go ahead. Sauteed shrimp, man. You can't go wrong. Back to what we were talking about. Hey, man. Saute you some shrimp if you eat them. Toss them on the salad. Change your life, man. Stay away from the fast food for a while. Purge yourself. Back to what we were saying. The choice to go ahead and have that surgery, man, was the best decision I've ever made for myself. Why? Because almost immediately, my confidence started going up. My swag got different. I started carrying myself different. I started caring about myself. I started loving on myself, man, loving on myself enough to go to the gym and not give a damn about what people said anymore. Even though I don't go to the gym anymore. But back then I was just going because I wanted what I seen on TV. I wanted I wanted to lift it, do all this and stuff and be able to have the ripped abs and all that stuff, because from what I was being fed on TV, that was what was attractive to the opposite sex, and I wanted to be attractive now. I spent a majority of my life not being attractive, so I want to get and obtain this physique in order to gain the opposite sex, their attention. Because remember, my wife and I were separated during this time. However, that didn't happen. I did lose weight, a lot of weight, over 200 pounds. I was up to like 569 pounds at one point. Then I had the surgery, and down the weight went, and then I, plateaued here, plateaued there. And it wasn't because I wasn't sticking to the plan. It's just that my body was it would take like a 2-week period, and it would have to adjust before the weight would continue going down. And a lot of it was just me adjusting even more my workout regimen, because for the most time, probably the past 5-6 years, I spent a majority of that time working customer service jobs, sitting at a desk, data entry positions where you don't have any really physical activity. You're sitting at a desk just moving them fingers. So as of this year, I started a new job where I'm at a factory on my feet all day, working, picking up stuff, slinging cores, and and it's causing me to be more physically active, so the weight is even coming off even more. However, I have not gone back to the gym yet, and I think that's something that I'm eventually do, because I do want to change my physique, but it's for a different reason. It's not to attract attention of anyone. I don't want to. I'm healing that hole in me that feels like I need attention from anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get to that point to where you are whole, regardless of whether you have someone with you or not, you're whole. Your swag is different. You don't care what people think. That's when you get people that walk outside and they just got these little tiny shorts on and some sandals, no shirt, and some sunglasses, and they just walk in the sun like you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? He don't give a damn about what nobody says. He's just out there enjoying himself. He's whole. He or she is whole. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have gained that, but don't necessarily have the appearance that we would imagine someone have if you were if you had that mindset. Usually you would think people that have the image of what we see on Hollywood, the nice model body, ripped abs and all that kind of stuff, you would think they are whole. No, most of them right now are walking around lacking, and I say that respectfully because not everybody, but most of them are lacking because you could tell because they need your likes. They need your following to know that they're special, to know that there's something, to have that fulfillment. So they have a gaping hole in them, even though they have the image that Hollywood tells us that we need, media, social media tells us that you need in order to be attractive, so even they who have the look sometimes and most times are lacking. So it's beautiful when you see people, and I'm just making an assumption. I don't know what really if she is or not, but I heard some commentary recently about the performer Lizzo, about her throwing them legs up in the air and showing all that ass off, But, I applaud people who feel confident in their body and in their skin because it's amazing, But however, I have just started getting to the point to where I realize and I'm accepting the fact that I am not this. I'm not this. Like once I die, this goes into the earth and the real me ascends on somewhere else. Now, when you really get that and you really understand that I am not my car. I use my car to get back and forth to work and back and forth to the grocery store and every other place I need to go. But I am not my vehicle. I am not a Honda Accord. I am not a Plymouth whatever. I'm not a Dodge Caravan. I am a spirit being inside of a vehicle, driving a vehicle to and from work. And you know what I'm saying? Like there's a epiphany that just comes over you when you have an understanding about that I am not this. You know what I'm saying? This is not the real me. The real me is inside of this. And people who have gotten so shallow and gotten to the point to where they won't even entertain a conversation with, befriend, have an interest in a relationship with someone because you don't have the image that we've been trained and programmed to believe is sexy or sensual or anything like that or acceptable, then you the one that's missing out. Because the only people you're going to have around you are people that's just as shallow as you. And all of them have a gaping hole. All of them have a hole in the center because they're all lacking and needing some of the same thing you need. And that's attention, likes, followers. We need that stuff to feel important, to feel whole. And once I got to the point to where I didn't have that gaping hole, I didn't need the attention and love of people, I didn't need this, that, and the other, then the weight just started coming off. It got to a point even after the surgery, the weight had stopped coming off because I hadn't fixed what was up here. I had a lot of stuff going on mentally that kept me in a place where, okay, I wasn't able to eat as much calories because of the restriction of the gastric sleeve. However, I still had a lot of the mental issues that were causing me to look to anything like food or anything outside of me to try and fill that gaping hole in me. Before surgery, smashing a whole pizza made me feel good, made me feel warm, made me feel like somebody loves me over there at Papa John's because damn, they made this pizza deliciously just for me. And just that would make me feel special. Hearing somebody come knock at the door, bing, bing. Somebody's sending me a gift. No, nigga, you paying for that shit 2 times. You're paying for it out your pocket and you're paying for it in your body. And if you eat something too hot, you're going to pay for it again out that ass. You know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, man. In a long story, trying to shorten and minimize it. I'm under 20 minutes. I'm trying to make these videos shorter so people can stick through them. You know, nobody, you know, I know our attention spans is this little nowadays, and no one wants to sit there and listen to someone talk. You know, not anymore. You know, not especially not. I can't get a word in. So, long story short, I made a decision to change my own life to have my quality of life better. I don't want to be hobbling and walking around in pain in my knees and stuff. Even though since I did start this new factory job, I have been having knee pain and hip pain like a motherfucker since I started because I was not used to being on my feet. But it's going to be okay. It's just time. Need time, you know, to adjust. But it's cool, man. So, hey, hope you guys enjoyed the story of why I decided to have gastric sleeve surgery. And just an update, I did tell you I started off at like almost 600 pounds, 569. I am currently at 345 pounds. So, yeah, over 200 pounds lost. And I'm still going strong, man. And this year, I'm looking to start changing my physique. I'm going to start going to the gym. And I don't give a damn about y'all little kids around me. I'm going to just be like, get the fuck away from me. Arf, arf. And hopefully the crazy will scare off the lug heads because I'm just like, dude, you know, get the fuck away from me. Let me push this weight on my own. Leave me alone. I don't need you to tell me, dude, you're lifting wrong. You need to lift with... Get the fuck on, man. Finish your workout, nigga. You don't work here. Respectfully, you big strong ass nigga, get the. So that's my goal, man. But thank you guys so much for sticking through. It's 20 minutes. Just hit there. Thank you for sitting here and watching these videos and tuning in. I didn't want to get too crazy on you, so I only vaped the pen one time. But, you know, for those of you who do blow and do roll up to these videos, I appreciate you. Man, it gets so cold so quick. She got the AC blasting in here. Those of you who do blow, you know, and sit back and listen to me talk, I appreciate you. Those of you who don't, find yourself somebody one day. Matter of fact, if you're in Toledo, you can link up with me. And we'll have one of these conversations. We'll sit at a round table. And it'd be good to actually have dialogue with somebody else. So if you ain't afraid to be on camera and you enjoy the herbal, medicinal values of marijuana, if you're 18 and older, let's link up and have a conversation. All right, you guys, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that comment section below and let me know what you thought about the conversation. And let's have an exchange. Go ahead and drop a comment. Go ahead, like this video and share it, man. I appreciate you guys. If it's but one, if it reaches but one, I ain't worried about reaching the world. I'm only worried about reaching those who are supposed to reach. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. Sending positivity your way. And remember, immerse yourself in positivity. Leave this negative shit alone. It's there every day. You can always tap into negative. It's just there. But decide now to go ahead and immerse yourself in nothing but positivity. And I swear to you, it will change your whole life. Peace be unto you guys, all right? It's your boy, Big Cat.